Dr. Lauren Powell. I'm a board certified family medicine physician, also known as a culinary doctor. I teach people how to use food in order to prevent and cure disease. So my goal and my hope is that through my online cooking school, my live talks and cooking demos, and my Amazon best-selling book, that we really get to the root of disease and we eliminate really these chronic patterns of food-related diseases in particularly the African American population. So, hi, how are you? I thought I would just jump on and show you a quick dinner idea. I want to show you my inspo first. I was at the grocery store and I saw this little thing from Alexa. Now, this is a brand that I like. They have a lot of good products. I buy their like French fries if I'm gonna bake French fries for my husband. They have like tater tots. They have some cauliflower rice. They just have a couple of frozen things that are just, you know, sometimes during the week you want something quick, and so I like their products because they are, you know, generally pretty healthy. They're really good quality. They're a little bit more on the expensive side in the frozen section, but anyway, I passed this product in the frozen section and I just got inspired because number one, I love Mexican street corn. It's not super hard to make, but sometimes who feels like, you know, cutting corn off of a cob, making the sauce, you gotta have the sauce. So I thought that I would buy this, and it came frozen, and so it inspired me to make like a burrito-like bowl. So I thought that's what we could make together. So I'm gonna make my husband like a shrimp burrito-ish bowl. So this is heating up. What I've cooked already is some red Himalayan rice. I don't know if you guys have ever had red Himalayan rice. You've heard me talk about black rice. Red rice is another great rice. I hope you guys are not eating white rice. Like, I really hope you're not eating white rice. There's absolutely no nutritional benefit in white rice. It's super processed. All it's going to do is spike your blood sugar, and there's just nothing in it. So you want to stick with the brown rice, the black rice, red rice. It's a whole grain. It hasn't been super processed. So this is getting hot, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the shrimp while I'm talking. But so I made some red Himalayan rice, and it's great. It's full of antioxidants, full of fiber. It's gonna keep you full. It's gonna be great for your heart health. Really good. Oh, it has magnesium in it, which is great. It's really good for oxygenation, which is gonna, you know, it's good to breathe. It's good to breathe. It gives you great energy, improves your mood. So really like red rice. The thing about it is it does take a little bit long to cook. Yeah, it takes like 45 minutes because it's not super processed. It's not super processed, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. So I have my skillet. Y'all know how I feel about my cast iron skillet. It's nice and hot. I just put some olive oil. I have some shrimp here, maybe about, I don't know, maybe like a half pound. They're larger shrimp. So I'm just gonna season these up really quick. I just found some taco seasoning in my, it's for chicken, but it doesn't matter. I found some taco seasoning in my cupboard, so figured we didn't, you know, use that a little bit. And so we have to be careful because there is some salt in it. So I'm not going to use a whole lot, and I'm not going to be adding any additional salts because there's salt in here. Okay, and then I'll just add a little bit of black pepper. My husband likes spicy, so I try to make a little spice for him. I have a little bit of Cayenne pepper. I'm just going to add that here. I already smell like the spice. So we're going to be making like a little Mexican inspired bowl, and it was all inspired by this frozen street corn that I found in the grocery aisle this weekend, and so that's kind of what my inspiration was. So for me, like going to the grocery store, eating out, those all serve as like inspiration for me to kind of create new meals and new meal ideas. I'm all about meals that are quick to make, because I love a home-cooked meal, but let's be honest, we don't always have time to be making like a full-on home-cooked meal. So if we can get things that are kind of healthy that we can throw in the oven or throw in the microwave to kind of assist us during the week, I'm all about it. So I bought this Mexican street corn, and I'll show you guys again after. Then it's basically gonna be kind of the star of the show. It's gonna be the star of the show, so hope it's good. But I'm just sauteing some shrimp. I had some red rice that I have cooking. It's almost done. Red rice is great, full of fiber, full of antioxidants, great for controlling blood sugar, lots of fiber. And so definitely one of the rices you want to eat. It has a very sweet, complex type of flavor to it. So we're not eating red rice and saying, oh, it tastes just like white rice. It doesn't taste like that. It doesn't taste like that. It tastes like it has something else to it. Tastes like it has something else to it. It does take a while to cook because it is a, you know, it hasn't been super processed. You know, you won't see 1 minute red rice or 1 minute black, you know, black rice, and it's because it's not super processed. Okay, so this is almost done. And as this is almost done, I'm gonna move this and then actually cook the corn. And I'm just gonna throw it in the microwave. You could honestly cook it in the microwave or the stove, but again, we're trying to just do something quick. So I'm going to throw that in the microwave, and while I do that, I'm just gonna saute some spinach because I feel like with every meal there should be something green. Like, I just feel like everything should have something green. I try to have something green in every meal that I eat. I like lots of color. And so this bowl that I was gonna make, it's gonna have rice, it's gonna have beans, it's gonna have the corn, it's gonna have the shrimp. And so I just felt like it needed a little bit more color. And so I'm gonna saute some spinach to go with it. My husband's always like, why we gotta have a vegetable? Why can't we just eat the food? And I'm like, we gotta have something green. We gotta have something green every single time. Okay, so this is looking good. It's smelling good. And this was just, I don't know. I thought it was a half pound, but I'm looking at it. Maybe it's like not a whole half a pound, but that's okay. Okay, so this is done. I'm gonna move this out the way. My next skillet's heat up because I'm going to saute the spinach. You guys know I have to have something green with everything that I eat. So for those kind of just joining, I was inspired by this Alexia. It's one of my favorite brands. I was inspired by this frozen street corn that they sell in the frozen section. It was my first time seeing it, so I wanted to make like a frozen bowl. I wanted to make a bowl, so this is a frozen thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and start my microwave, 5 minutes. And let me just read you the ingredients because you always want to make sure you read the ingredients. Remember that they're listed in order of their quantity. So the first ingredient is always the ingredient that's there the most. So in frozen street corn, what we would want the first ingredient to be? Corn, right? So the first ingredient is in fact organic corn. And it's important that you eat organic corn. Corn is something that is seasonal, but what you find is that we're eating it all year round. And so in order to do that, they have to, you know, they have to do some things in order to make it produced all year round. And so we just want to make sure that it's organic so that there's not a bunch of stuff in it. So the first ingredient here is organic corn. Then there's water, cream, Parmesan, lime juice, unsalted butter, sea salt, chili pepper, cilantro, garlic powder, onion powder. So, you know, not that much, like it's pretty clean, right? Like what you would expect if you were getting street corn at a restaurant. So this is almost warm. And then I just have a bowl of spinach that I'm gonna saute. I'm in my red Himalayan red rice, that's almost done. And then I sauteed some black beans. I really wanted to saute it with some salsa, but I thought I have it. Do you guys ever envision things like in your cupboard, like you can picture it in your cupboard and then you go home and it's like not there? Like, I guess I don't have it, but I really thought I had it. Anyway, so this is hot. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil. And you guys know spinach, like you can cook this like super quick. This dish is gonna have a lot of flavor, so we don't even have to do anything fancy with the spinach, okay? We're just gonna saute it with a little bit of olive oil, sea salt, black pepper, and if I have a lemon in the onion in the microwave in the refrigerator, then I'm just gonna squeeze a little lemon on top. But then, like, that's it. That's it. We're gonna keep it simple. Okay. So this is going there, and we're just gonna add a little bit of coarse sea salt. I love my coarse seasonings because you just don't need as much, and I just feel like it's so flavorful. So we're just gonna do that. A little bit of black pepper. I love greens, y'all. I like to have something green with every meal. I feel like the meal is not right unless there is something green. I don't know what it is, even for lunch. I'm like, I gotta have something green with it. All right, so this is cooking. And then I'm gonna plate it for you guys and we'll see how beautiful and easy that is. So again, it's gonna be kind of like a Mexican-like bowl. It's gonna have rice, it's gonna have beans, it's gonna have our shrimp, and it's gonna have our corn, and then spinach. And then I also have an avocado, but of course y'all know my husband doesn't eat avocado, so. This is gonna be a meal. This would be a great meal to meal prep, because actually if you made all the components and then like kept them in separate little containers, and you could very easily like, you know, have it throughout the week. You could pack it as lunches and heat it separately. You could make this into a burrito bowl. That's what I'm doing. You can make it into an actual burrito. You can make it into tacos. You can make it into a salad. You can do a lot of stuff with it. Okay, so this is almost done. Y'all know I love my spinach. I just love eating greens. It just makes me feel good. And it makes my skin clear. Alright. So this is almost done, and then I'm going to move it, and then I'm just going to start plating. And spinach cooks down. You see that was like a big old bowl, and it's just like this little bitty littleness. Okay. This is good. I don't like my vegetables like super cooked. I can have still a little crunch to it. I like to still feel like I'm eating a vegetable. So I always eat, this is a little bit of mindful eating, I always eat on a saucer. And that is because our mind naturally wants to see our plate full. It wants to see our plate full. So if you get a big plate, you're going to want to fill it up. And so if you take a smaller plate and fill it up, now you're eating less food, and you'll notice that you'll still be satisfied. So I always eat on a saucer. My husband gets to eat on a big plate because he's a bigger person, but I'm a little person, so I eat on a saucer plate. Okay. First thing is we have we've got our red rice. You can see, look how beautiful that looks. I love this color. Love this color. Listen, the meals that you eat should have at least 3 different colors. If you're not having 3 different colors in your food, then you're not getting a diverse enough nutrient profile, okay? Because nutrients, they travel in colors, if you want to think of it that way. Okay, so I'm going to do, again, this is my plate. So my plate's going to be different than my husband's. So I only need a little bit of rice. Okay, I only need a little bit of rice. Okay, and then these are the black beans that I made. And so I wanted to like put some salsa in them, but I didn't have any. So that's okay. I just cut up some tomatoes. I cut up some onions, sprinkled in some garlic powder, and it's here, and it's beautiful. So now I'm going to do my black beans. And so a little bit of rice. I can have a little bit more black beans than rice. Again, this is my plate, not my husband. So he gets a lot bigger plate than me. Okay, there's my black beans. The Mexican street corn that I purchased. Obviously, it's always great if we can make our own, but you know, sometimes you just want to have something, and have something that's, you know, a little bit easier and makes your life a little bit easier for one night. So that's what we're doing here. So I've never actually tried it before, but I like this brand, so I thought we could try it together and see what we think. Let me taste it. And just make sure it doesn't need anything. It did have salt already in it, so I'm thinking it should be good. That's very flavorful. Okay. I'm just going to put a little black pepper on it though. Okay, and that's good. So a little bit of street corn. Lots of flavor here. This looks pretty already, right? Looks pretty already. Alright. Okay, so we've got our corn. Now we're just going to add our shrimp that we cooked together. The pan is cooled off some. Four shrimp for me. That's it. Super easy. Oh, I forgot the spinach. So normally I would like, and now I have to fix it because it doesn't bother me, but we like to put our spinach down before the shrimp. I knew there was something missing. All right, now she's ready. Can't believe y'all let me forget about this. There we go, now she's ready. Look at all those colors. Listen, we have red rice, black beans, green spinach, shrimp, we've got tomatoes, we've got onions, and our dinner is done. That didn't take long. The rice took the longest, but honestly, it's something that you could prep in advance. It takes about 40 minutes to cook because it's full of nutrition. It's not processed. Beans take really quick. You saw that shrimp, well, we did that in like 5 minutes. Spinach, 3 minutes. So very simple, easy meal, full of flavor, and it looks great. So I hope that inspires you all, and I'll let you know what my husband thinks. So, anything in particular, just let me know, but I hope you have an amazing night. let me know what else you want to see from me. I hope this was good for you. Again, my name is Dr. Lauren Powell. I'm a board certified family medicine physician. I'm also known as a culinary doctor. I teach people how to utilize food in order to prevent and cure disease, and I like to do it in a way that's fun and it tastes delicious. So you guys have a great evening.